just woke up in one of the most incredible off-grid cabins that I've had the chance to stay in and film a tour for you guys. I was able to bring Jasper out here. It is a pet-friendly rental, and I cannot wait to show you around this beautiful property out here in the mountains in North Carolina. So let's go check it out.
You ready for an adventure? Let's go.
So we just arrived to this incredible cabin out here just outside of Asheville, and this is our first impression. Jasper and I just arrived not more than 5 minutes ago. I had to set the camera up though so that you guys can take in this unbelievable view with me. I can't believe the setting of this. We just literally drove up 4 or 5 switchbacks on this private property. This last little bit right here is this tiny little road on this ridge. I definitely was not expecting that last bit right there, but just pulling up to this cabin right here and walking up to this unbelievable view is quite the entrance. Really, I can't imagine a better little spot for this off-grid cabin, and I cannot wait to show you what Jasper and I are going to experience out here. Come here, buddy. Say hi. Jasper taking in the view. He's been in the car for two and a half hours from Charlotte, so he's just sniffing everything. But we're gonna stay the night here, and I'm gonna obviously film a tour for you guys, but more importantly, I'm just gonna bring you along what the experience would be like staying here and really just disconnecting. It is an off-grid cabin. While we don't have all the comforts of home, we definitely have everything that we'll need to be fairly comfortable for the rest of the evening here and tonight. So I cannot wait to show you the rest of this property. So let's get right into it. I feel so incredibly grateful to be out here filming this tour for you guys and being able to stay here myself with Jasper. We had a little solo adventure, just me and him at this pet-friendly Airbnb rental. We had a really great time just kind of hanging out, not doing a whole lot, unplugging since there's not a whole lot of service out here and certainly not any Wi-Fi. But I feel really grateful to be out here. Most importantly, being back behind the camera and occasionally in front of the camera. It's been a while since I've done one of these full tours for you guys. I'm sure some of you have noticed, but gone through a lot of life changes recently. Several months ago, Megan and I moved from Austin, Texas, out here to North Carolina, and we settled for the time being in Charlotte. You know, life has been really crazy with those changes recently. Moved out of my tiny house, moved into a normal apartment for the first time ever. Yeah, it's been a really, wild roller coaster ride, to say the least. 3 months ago, I tore my Achilles tendon. I've only been able to walk for the last 3 weeks or so. So this is the first time that I'm back at a cabin, a tiny house, to film a tour for you guys. So I just feel so grateful to have this opportunity to have stayed here. Being able to share their space with you guys, most importantly, because I think this place is really special, and I could not think of a better place to re-kick this series off, these full tours for you guys, than a place like this, and I can't wait to show you around. So the first thing you'll notice when you walk up to the cabin is this incredible view of the mountains directly in front of the cabin. We have this walk-around porch. There's a front door on that side, but once you get in the cabin, I absolutely recommend you guys to open up this garage door with the sliding garage door that opens up the space to this outdoor deck. And you have this incredible view directly from your bed. Jasper and I woke up this morning and we just sat in bed like for 30 minutes just enjoying the sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful. I cannot explain to you the feeling, so I try to evoke that feeling through the images and the videos that I capture for you guys. So I hope that you just feel a slight sense of what you would feel if you were actually here. But as soon as you walk into the cabin, you will immediately realize that this is an off-grid experience. If you weren't expecting it, you will immediately realize that when you walk in. So we have absolutely no insulation inside, which is fine this time of year. It could probably be more of a challenge if you're coming in the winter, but thankfully we do have a propane heater in the corner of the cabin, which heats up the space incredibly well. I was not expecting it to get as toasty as it did last night, but we have a queen size bed in the middle of the cabin, again giving you that view of this incredible mountains in front of you. We have a Goal Zero solar generator in the corner of the cabin, which is actually hooked up to a few solar panels, which powers the several lights inside of the cabin, but it also has a few plugs if you want to plug in your phone, your laptop, any sort of like low energy drawing electronics. That's a mouthful. Leave the hair dryers at home, leave the blenders at home. The whole point of this experience is really to unplug as best as you can and to kind of reconnect with nature. I know, as cliche as that sounds, that's what really makes this experience so special, and I would recommend that if you make it out here, leave the clutter, leave those things at home. You won't miss them. You certainly aren't missing all the comforts of home. We still have some fresh water. There's no running water, so don't expect, you know, your steaming hot showers, but we do have a solar shower, so you can take showers, but we don't have any running water. You know, the lights that we have, the energy is really just powered by these solar panels up here. So then on that side of the cabin, we have the kitchen. It may seem small, but it definitely has everything you would need to have a comfortable stay here. We have a 2-burner propane cooktop, which is connected to the massive propane tank outside. You can cook with that. We have a few pots and pans, but more importantly, we have a kettle to make some delicious pour over coffee. Just make sure you guys bring your own coffee. I actually brought some coffee from home and my manual hand grinder. That's one thing that I didn't want to miss from home, so I brought that with me. Certainly the best view that I've had drinking coffee this year so far. So it was a really, really incredible morning, to say the least. Come here, Jasper. We get Jasper inspecting the cabin before we leave in a little bit. He's had a great time here, honestly. Like I mentioned, this is a pet-friendly rental, so you're welcome to bring a dog with you. They have a little gate at the front of the deck, so if you want to leave them around here, as long as you're here, that's fine. But certainly when you go walk them out to use a restroom, right? To pee in the woods, then of course you want to have them on leash, just in case, you know, there are bears out here in the surrounding Asheville area. Moving on to this side, we have this wonderful deck. Again, this is the wraparound porch that we have from the entrance. We have these 2 chairs facing this incredible view. And then on that side of the cabin, we have the shower and the toilet. The shower is a solar shower, so we have a bag on a pulley system suspended. So you're welcome to take a shower if you want. If it's not too cold, it is a little cold for me now, so I might take a shower later once the sun is fully out. But one of my favorite parts of this cabin is the toilet, actually. And the toilet is called the office here, and I could not think of a better name for it, because when you walk in, you'll notice that the office has a glass door. It's actually the corner office, but I don't think I've had a better view while sitting on a toilet ever than in this office right here, this restroom. I'll just leave it to your imagination, or maybe show it here. But certainly one of my favorite features of this cabin. I think it's a really cute name for it, but I very much appreciate the humor, you know, labeling it the office and also, you know, giving it a majestic view for you to enjoy. So that is it, guys. That is the tour of this wonderful off-grid cabin out here just outside of Asheville, North Carolina. I hope you enjoyed that tour. If you guys ever find yourself in Asheville or in the surrounding area, or even want to make a trip out here to do some hiking, then I certainly do recommend staying here for a night or two to reconnect with nature, to unplug, to get a true off-grid experience. It's something that I think everyone should try at least once or twice. To enjoy these incredible views of the surrounding mountains right from your bed as you wake up in the morning, I cannot think of a more incredible experience that I hope you guys get the chance to try out. So I really hope you enjoyed that tour. I'll leave the Airbnb link to this property in the description below so you guys can come check this place out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.